Okay, so I literally just posted a carousel on Instagram about Halloween side hustles like 2 minutes ago, and I'm already getting DMs. Because here's the thing, it's October 15th, and most people think they've missed the Halloween kind of money train. But I've actually thought through a bunch of ideas, and with 2 weeks left, you could actually make $1,000 or more before November hits. And even if you're watching this after Halloween, don't click away because the thinking behind the hustles that I'm about to go over with you, the strategies that I'm going to break down, they work for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, literally any holiday or event. Once you kind of understand the framework, you can rinse and repeat this all year long. Now, I normally teach print on demand. I've helped over 1,000 people make their first sale online. But if I'm being honest, I've been getting kind of bored to tears talking about the same stuff over and over. It's been almost a decade. It's actually been a decade at this point. So when I started thinking about these Halloween side hustles, my brain just lit up. It was like fun. These aren't theoretical, like maybe these could work kind of ideas. They are legit opportunities that people are sleeping on. And stick around to the end because I'm going to share with you actual Halloween designs that killed it on print on demand, including one that made thousands of dollars from one single design. And I'll show you also how you can tap into that for any holiday. But first, let's talk about how you can make money this October or next October or literally any holiday season. I'm making this the same day that I'm going to post it, so I don't have time for my editor to make fancy effects and things, but I think you'll see once with these ideas, they're so fun. Hopefully that'll capture your attention. All right, so let's dig in. The first side hustle that you can do for Halloween is Halloween makeup services. We've got different ones for different kind of skill levels, but hear me out on this one. Halloween makeup services. On Instagram, I said $75 to $150 per client, but here's what I didn't have room to explain. If you're thinking about going after individual clients with something like this, you're thinking about it all wrong. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. You can go on Facebook Marketplace. Sure, you could say something like, I do Halloween makeup, and maybe you'll get 3 people. Cool, like $450 if you're lucky or whatever you charge, right? But here's where you can make some good money with this. You can go on Facebook, search something like Halloween party plus your city. I'm sure you'll find like 20 events in the next 2 weeks that are close near you. And then don't just comment on the event page like everyone else. DM the host directly and just say something like, hey, I saw your Halloween party coming up. I do Halloween makeup and I've got a group rate. Your first 5 guests will be $300 instead of $375. I'll bring everything. I'll set it up in a corner. Your guests will get amazing makeup and you'll be the host that thought of everything. So see what we did there? We turned 5 separate sales into one $300 sale, which is less hassle, guaranteed money, and the host loves you because you're making their party better. You could do all kinds of things, right? You can go on Nextdoor. Wealthy neighborhoods would be gold mines for this. Local parent Facebook groups. You could walk into hair salons too and ask if they want to partner for Halloween. Like they get the foot traffic, you get the clients, you can split it. There's so many fun things. And even if you're watching this in November, the same strategy would work for New Year's makeup, Christmas party, glam, any event where people are going to want to look good. Number 2, another fun side hustle idea would be pumpkin carving services. This one makes me laugh because the profit margins are like stupid for this. You could do something like $40 up to $100 for a carved pumpkin. Your cost is going to be what, $8 for the pumpkin, maybe another $2 for some tea lights or something. But again, everyone does this wrong. They might post like, I carve pumpkins and then wait for customers. You could do different because you know who needs pumpkins right now is every single business with a storefront, every office that is trying to look festive, all the restaurants with the outdoor seating. You could walk into 10 local businesses tomorrow. You could bring photos of carved pumpkins on your phone and say, I do this. I do pumpkin carving for businesses. 3 custom carved pumpkins with your logo or Halloween logo set up and delivered, $100, $200, whatever you want to make it. And that's a lot of profit for maybe like 2 hours worth of work, and it's fun. You could probably find YouTube tutorials to make super cool pumpkins. By the way, if you are finding this helpful, hit subscribe because I'm going to be posting stuff like this every week. It's way more fun for me than my regular content, and there's just so many things. Number 3 is Halloween pet photo shoots. And let me kind of rant on this for a second. People spend insane money on their pets, like certifiably insane. I know someone that spent like $300 on a Halloween costume for a dog, right? But they love it. They love it. So here's what you do. Take a camera, your phone if it's decent, you get some like Halloween props from a Dollar Tree, and then make a Facebook post that says something like Halloween mini sessions for pets this Saturday 10 to 2 at local park. 15 minutes, 5 edited photos, $65, limited to 15 spots, something like that. I can pretty much guarantee you would sell out, right? You could also do it in a wealthy area. Because the psychology is pet parents, they want to show off their babies in costumes, but their own photos are not ideal. Plus, they have to get the props and all the things. So you're selling them content for their Instagram. You're selling them a Christmas card photo, which around Christmas, if you like this, we can do another one because it would totally work then too. But if you do the math, right, 15 spots, $65 each, that's $975 for 4 hours worth of work. Maybe you do a little editing after, another 2 hours, $975 for 6 hours. That's not bad. All right, number 4, Halloween decoration setup and takedown. Now, this one's genius because you're solving a problem that people haven't even realized that they have yet. Everyone gets excited buying Halloween decorations, but nobody gets excited about actually putting them up or taking them down. Forget about it, right? That's not fun. So here's your angle. You do something like complete Halloween setup and takedown service. You buy it, I install it. You target the busy families, the ones with like multiple incomes, 3 kids, 0 time. You can post in neighborhood Facebook groups with this message. Halloween's in 2 weeks and you haven't decorated yet. I get it. I'll come set up all your decorations exactly how you want them for $150. Includes takedown after Halloween. You just point where things go. The beauty is that most of these people already have decorations that are sitting in their garage. You're literally just offering them to do the annoying part. You can book 5 houses in 1 weekend, $750. And then the kicker is when you come back for takedown, you can offer to even store everything organized and labeled for next year for another $50 per house or something. By the way, you could also go back to these people. I saw this video about this woman who makes $1 million a year doing pumpkin setup around Thanksgiving for people. I think it's called porch pumpkins or something. I mean, you now have clientele. All right, before I go on, what is your comment about this so far? Drop it below because I read everything. I'm curious what you're thinking. I'm curious if you're enjoying this content. All right, number 5 is Halloween baking and treats. If you can bake even halfway decent cookies, you're probably sitting on a gold mine because think about it, like $30 to $80 per dozen Halloween cookies. I'm not talking about, grocery store cookies with orange frosting, but custom decorated cookies that look like little works of art or something. Or even if you get the cookie cutters with ghouls and pumpkins and things like that, what everyone does is they post on Facebook and they say, I make Halloween cookies, and they hope for the best. That's not what you're going to do. If you want real money, you can go to corporate orders and then party packs. And you can say something like, I do Halloween cookie sets that are perfect for client gifts, 2 dozen cookies with your business card included for $120 as an example. Real estate agents, they'll eat this up because they need excuses to stay in touch with their clients, and Halloween cookies with their card attached is a really perfect way to do it. You can also hit up the PTA moms at school, right? They're planning class parties, they're overwhelmed. You can offer classroom party packs, 30 cookies for $75 as an example. That could be less than they would spend at the grocery store for crappy cookies. And you can bang out like 10 dozen cookies in a marathon session. You can freeze the dough, you can decorate in batches, you can assembly line that stuff. 10 dozen, let's say you do $50 an average dozen, that's $500 for a weekend worth of work. Number 6, Halloween craft workshops. So if you're more of a people person or if you're good at crafts, this could be another fun one. Even if you're not, you could learn some stuff on YouTube and then just regurgitate it in a fun way. So something like $30 to $50 a person, right, for a 2-hour workshop. Sounds like small money until you start to do the math. 15 people in a room would be $450 to $750 for 2 hours worth of work. Your cost could be something like $50 in craft supplies from Dollar Tree. The rest is profit, and it's fun. Here's how you would book this. You wouldn't wait for people to find you, but you would go directly to the places that need activities. You could call, for example, 3 senior centers. They're desperate for October activities. You could pitch them a spooky crafts and coffee morning workshop as an example. You could hit up your local library. They actually have programming budgets that they need to spend. You could offer to run a kids' craft Halloween session. You could contact every single brewery and winery in a 20-mile radius and say something like sip and craft. Halloween edition, while adults are drinking wine while making Halloween crafts. I mean, they would eat this kind of thing up. The beauty is you can run the same exact workshop at 5 different venues, same craft, same supplies, same speech, just different audiences. Now, 5 workshops, let's say $500 profit each, is $2,500, which is not bad for hot gluing some fake spiders to picture frames. It's not bad at all. Number 7 would be haunted house acting. So you could charge $100 to $200 a night to scare people. And before you say, I'm not an actor, you don't need to be. I had a guy that used to work at Custom Happy before I sold it. He loved it. He would go to the haunted houses every year. He made great money just wearing makeup and jumping out at people. Every haunted house, every corn maze, the Halloween event, they're like desperately hiring right now. I've seen ads, but you don't even have to go to the commercial kind of haunted houses, which is what everyone does. You could search Facebook for things like Halloween party entertainment in your area. Rich people are throwing these elaborate Halloween parties and they want scare actors for their haunted garage setups and things like that. Local businesses are doing haunted events. The escape rooms downtown, they might be doing a Halloween town. The brewery, there's all kinds of things. You can go to restaurants. You could DM everyone that you find and say you're a professional scare actor available for Halloween events, $150 for 3 hours, whatever it is. I'm just throwing out numbers, but you could book gigs between now and Halloween. You could make something like $750, $1,000 for jumping out and saying boo. Plus you get to terrify people, which is probably therapeutic, and they laugh, right? So those are just some Halloween side hustles that you can start right now. One of the things that I mentioned in the beginning is while these hustles are really awesome for building quick cash, there's something that might be even better for you, which would be making money from Halloween without leaving your house. Quick sponsor break here is this video is sponsored by Everbee, which is the tool that I use for winning print-on-demand designs. I love it. If you're serious about print-on-demand and you want product research, Everbee I think is the best in the game. Link in the description for that. But let me show you some things that I found with them in terms of designs. Check this out. This Halloween shirt design, it's one design, no inventory. This is probably a kind of print-on-demand situation. I just found with Everbee has made $8,336. It's obviously a Halloween thing. Here's a tumbler. You see it's very obviously Halloween. That one shows $8,263 in sales and for a Halloween design. This is a printables bundle that's done $7,693 in sales. So you could see here with Everbee as well. These were just little pillow covers that made $7,672 in Halloween revenue. So not shabby. I found all of that on Everbee. As you can see, I'll have my link to that in the description. But the thing is, here's what's kind of crazy is everyone thinks that print on demand is saturated, but I'm watching people bank thousands of dollars from holiday designs. Is everyone gonna do it? No. But a lot of people just understand one thing, which is timing. Now, everything that I just taught you about these Halloween hustles, like finding specific audiences, solving specific problems, thinking beyond the obvious, that's exactly what works in print on demand. So instead of like Halloween makeup for everyone, it's Halloween shirts for ICU nurses as an example. Or instead of generic pumpkin carving, it's my first Halloween baby onesies, kind of stuff like that. Now the framework is identical. You find a specific group, you solve their specific need, and you profit. Halloween, of course, is almost over, but you can do things, have them work, and Christmas is coming up. Now, of course, Christmas is where like the super real money is coming up, as you know. We are talking about the biggest shopping season of the year. We're actually putting something special together right now, which is a Christmas print-on-demand course that focuses on Christmas things that you can kind of capitalize on for the season. So it's specialized on wrapping paper, ornaments, other products that people aren't touching yet. So here's the thing, we are doubling the price soon for this, like really soon, kind of like we just did on our last product. We had it available for one price for a couple days, we doubled it, we're doubling it again. So if you want to get in at the current price for that, check the link in the description, especially if you're watching this super soon, it is going to be the lowest price. I'm not even going to say it because by the time you watch it, it may have gone up and then you blah, some people aren't happy later on. So it's really a fun time to start for Christmas. You still have time for Halloween. We're actually starting the course in, I think, 2 weeks. So you can still focus on your Halloween, but then for your Christmas sales, you can be ready to crush it by Christmas. No last minute scrambling, no watching other people kind of make bank while you're figuring it out. So I'll have a link underneath that too. And then If you liked this video, please let me know, because it was a lot of fun to create it, getting my mind going with all different types of things. I can bring it back to print on demand sometimes too. I know that's where a lot of people I've been able to help, but also it's just so fun. There's so much opportunity out there. So feel free to leave a comment, link in the description for the things that I've mentioned, and have an amazing rest of your day.